Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see Baltimore against Anaheim. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So Anaheim will get the first possession. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Cunningham following the miss by Derrick Rose.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. From deep, George. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Baltimore on offense. To the middle. And it's George finishing it off.
And PG just springing to the rim.
Here's Cunningham. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And George, here we go. Holmgren in the post. Baltimore with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To Cunningham. Off target from outside. Pass to George. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Holmgren. The shot's good on the assist by George. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
To the paint. To Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Paul George. From deep, Gasol buries it from three-point range.
Wow, if Pau Gasol is stroking the three, you know that he's feeling it. Very confident from the outside here tonight.
Duncan outside. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Baltimore on offense. Gobert with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Now Walt still yet to score. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game count. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't hit the second. Thompson outside. Reed with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. He got it up. He can't get it to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Baltimore on top, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Rejected by Robertson. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. And here's Reed. Pass to Worthy. Back to Reed. And the 3 off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the dunk by Ball.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Koulibaly, no good. On the wing, Worthy. Outside, Wall. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Wall's got the lead up to 4 now for Anaheim.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
And Baltimore calls time here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Baltimore trails by 4. And that's a foul called on Bol. That is his first foul of the game. Robertson with it. He has yet to score. Robertson is double. Pass to Walton. Reed with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here's Wagner. He's covered by Thompson. Miller with the ball. Here's Rose. Thompson with the block.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And so Miller will bring it up for Anaheim. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Screen by Bol. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Baltimore with the rebound. Now Gasol. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Gasol working on the block, always patient, surveying. Good job getting deep that time.
.136 left in the first half. In the corner, Bol with it. It's Reed, high post. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Gasol. 5 points in the game. And it's good. 2 points.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
on the wing, Miller. No scoring in this one. And it's Baltimore on the break. Thompson outside. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits it to tie the game up.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
It's stolen by Gobert. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Stolen by George. Outside Rose. Inside. Here's Duncan.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
Anaheim shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Duncan hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Gobert. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Anaheim leads by only 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Here's Rose. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Rose has got the lead up to 6 now for Anaheim.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Worthy outside. Here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Baltimore trails by 6.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
It's stolen by Rose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive. That's why you see him getting fouled in. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Baltimore calls time here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Cunningham drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
There's Rose with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Cunningham looking it over. And he makes that one. Cunningham's got 6.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Pass to Duncan. Rose with the ball. Gasol covering. Rose no good. Baltimore trails by 4. Cunningham on the wing. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Timeout called, Anaheim. So both teams changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Holmgren. Out to Miller. Fires for 3. That shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Worthy has got it here for Anaheim. They lead by 1. Here's Rose. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Holmgren. It's good.
Great to see a young guy like Holmgren hustling on the backboard. Such a key part of a team's success.
For Anaheim, they put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Holmgren the screen. George, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Cunningham for 3. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Here's George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And they're on the break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few tears.
George, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Baltimore on top as they end the third quarter on a 12-3 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Anaheim with the ball. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far. Duncan outside. And they hit it back.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk.
Thompson right side. Pass to Gasol. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol wide open. He fires. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Baltimore calls time here. Baltimore making a switch here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Baltimore's head coach talked to his team during the timeout. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Cunningham outside. Into the lane. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Anaheim leading by 3. Back to Rose. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And so Gasol will bring it up for Baltimore. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finished off the break. And that's now 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rose. He takes it in. Count it. And Anaheim leads by 3.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? It's Tim Duncan.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Here's Anaheim. Duncan at the elbow. And the layup is good. And now a 5-point Anaheim lead.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Down low, Gobert. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Rose. Here's Duncan.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
That shot off. Good work defensively by Worthy. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Gobert. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's the pick. The shot by George, wide open. Misses the jumper.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And it's Anaheim with the ball, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And Baltimore calls time here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
You got to love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
So slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he was 0 for 2 that time. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Important free throw opportunity here, and this is where a young player like Holmgren has got to show that the work is paying off. You know, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line. Room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Holmgren with the steal. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It drops.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Hey, GG's, man.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. From deep 3-point territory. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit.